Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining me on one of my lunch breaks at my day job to give you Mark on Comics. Today, what I've got for you is I've got a review of 10 books for you from the books that came out last week. I think maybe one or two out from the week before, but got 10. So here we're going to go. First, I've got for you my review of Exceptional X-Men number 1, written by Eve L. Ewing, with art by Carmen Carnero. So the artwork was decent. It's okay. But story, wow. What a real miss on this one. They do introduce us to a new mutant, which is great. But she's not all that exciting. She just does seem to be a whiner, and that's not gonna help the book. And Kitty Pryde, ooh, she's bisexual. Ooh, who cares? Didn't do anything for the book, positive or negative. She was stood up on a date. If the date was male, the date was female. She was stood up on a date. This book is just boring. So, new X title. I'm hoping it'll get better, because this one was not. So for me, 1.5 stars. I'm not recommending it. But it's new X title. I know it's funny, I have a few copies. But let me give you a little look into some of these pages here. No, it was a miss for me. Now I have for you Rook Exodus number 5. So the writer is Jeff Johns. He's just doing a great job with Rook Exodus and his other titles, but right now I'm reviewing Rook Exodus. So great writing, and the art is Jason Fabok. I've heard it said Fabok. I don't know. I've always called him Jason Fabok. But his artwork is exceptional. I mean, look at this page. Just look at that. And then look here. Look at this page. Excellent, excellent. Good job, Jason. So, story great, art great. So I'm having to give this 5 stars. This is a good one. Don't miss it. Now I've got for you Absolute Power number 3. So Mark Waid is the writer, and Dan Mora is the artist. And the book's okay. It has a good story. Dan Mora's art is okay. It's decent. I'm not going to say his art is bad. It's not bad. It's just only decent. There's some of the art there. There's some more of the art there. So it's a good read. I'm actually enjoying the Absolute Power series, and I'm looking forward to when we see Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, and Absolute Wonder Woman. So I'm hoping a new universe in the DC universe will be good. But, who knows? Who knows? So, Absolute Power 3's got some good little plot twists I didn't mind. I thought, well, that's interesting. So I am saying that this has 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. Now, there's Lady Mechanika, Devil in the Dark, #1. Co-written by Joe Benitez and M.M. Chen. I did get an advance New York Comic Con copy of this signed by Joe and MM. Didn't read it though, so this was new to me. The art is by Soya Am, and it's really good. And I enjoyed the story. I had fun with it. I thought it was enjoyable. I'm looking forward to the remainder of the series. Look at this art. Wow. That is really nice. And let me go one more. There we go. So that is Lady Mechanika, Devil in the Dark, #1. Thought the story was good, but I don't know if you saw them, all the word balloons. It is a very wordy comic. Wordy, a lot of words in speech balloons. But you know what? They were okay. They did not, to me, detract and make it go slow. It was interesting, entertaining, and I am giving Lady Mechanika, Devil in the Dark, #1, 4 stars. Now for you, I've got The Ultimates #4, written by Dennis Camp, with art by Phil Noto. I love this cover. Well, there's different segments in this book, and wherever Phil Noto makes a change, it's because it's fitting the narrative that's going on at certain parts of the book. So there are a few changes, but as I said, they fit the narrative. But this is a great read. A really great read. There's a lot of exposition, which is okay. It's all right, but it's not as wordy as the other book, but it's a lot of exposition. But it works for me. I'm okay with it. I really enjoyed it, and I'm going with 4.5 stars on this one. The Ultimates #4. 4.5 stars. Now, moving on to Minor Arcana #1. Written and art by Jeff Lemire. So, the one thing that I had a big problem in this book, the protagonist, Teresa, she is not very nice at all. She's mean to everyone. I didn't like that. And as I got to the end of the book, if it weren't for the ending, I'd be dropping this book right now. But the ending has me intrigued. I am waiting forward and interested in what happens in issue #2 because of the ending. If you're reading this book, haven't got to the end yet, stick with it. It'll make you a little more interested. Then my next review, Dark Empty Void #1. So this is written by Zach Kaplan with art by Chris Sheehan. And I actually am finding this art to be very interesting. Let's look at this page. Look at that great double page by Chris. And here's another one. So this is really a great read. I really enjoyed it. I am highly anticipating issue #2. And I just thought the art was fun. It was just fun. You could see on the pages I showed. It looks fun. So, Dark Empty Void #1. It's getting 4.5 stars from me. Now I've got a review I'm really excited about. We've got Conan, Battle of the Blackstone, #1. So this is written by Jim Zub. The art is by Jonas Schaff. It's okay. I wouldn't say, wow, this art is incredible, but it's okay. It's enough to propel the story along, give you a little more into the Battle of the Blackstone. So the story does jump time periods, but if you read Savage Sword of Conan #4, you are introduced to those time periods. I don't think that's essential that you know those, but it was good as far as that goes. The time jumping didn't really bother me, but I really did enjoy this book. As a matter of fact, it's getting 5 stars from me. I think you really should pick this one up. Jim Zub is doing a marvelous job, and this is just a great book. And here we have for you Cruel Universe #2. Very intriguing cover. So the writers are Stephanie Phillips, Ben H. Winters, Chris Condon, and Christopher Cantwell. So art duties, Riley Rosmo, Lomax, Javier Fernandez, and David Latham. So each of the stories in this book were really fun, a lot of fun. So most of the art is great, some of it's just okay, but still, all in all, a good read, enjoyable read. I am only giving this 4 stars due to a little lack on the artwork, but still, good read, fun. As far as a horror comic, I think it's one that needs to be picked up and read. If you're into horror books, it was really entertaining. All right, everyone, here I am with #10 on the list. As you notice, I'm not in my car. Well, that's because I set out 10 books to read. I read 10 books. I got all the information on 10 books and then found out I only had 9 videos. How 10, 10, 10, how does that equal 9? So here we go. With #10 on my list, it's The Incredible Hulk #16. So I don't have the statistics on this. I don't have my glasses. Let's see. Oh, Philip Kennedy Johnson was the writer, and Danny Earls is the artist. So I was extremely disappointed with this book. I mean, the art's okay. Nothing spectacular, but not bad per se. So this is a real miss for me. So I'm sorry, I'm only giving this 1 star. I'm not in on this one. So, oh well. But that's the 10 books for this week. Hope everybody has a great weekend, great week. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.